to just go with the story.
Okay. An 84-year-old man from Thailand died in late January after being attacked on his morning walk in San Francisco. Days later, the 91-year-old Asian man was violently shoved to the ground in Oakland's Chinatown. Last week, a 64-year-old woman was robbed outside a Vietnamese market in San Jose, California. And a 61-year-old Filipino man was slashed in the face last week on the New York subway. All these were incidences, basically, anti-Asian bigotry.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Malcolm Eugene.
Will Robertson here.
Yeah, we're going to hit you with the real names because we're going to talk about a serious issue, a sad issue. No intro. There's a lot of hate going around right now. And I don't want this to come off all virtue signaling because I feel like it's obvious that we need to treat people with respect and equally. But I feel like there are a lot of people who aren't doing that, who aren't getting that message.
Yeah. I think you pretty much hit the nail on the head. Guys, basically, the whole thing is the way that Asian Americans are being treated. It's despicable. I mean, especially as African Americans, Black people, however you want to, call yourself and consider yourself. We've been through it all. Native Americans have been through it. Indian. I mean, there's so many different everyone has their own issues, and here we are, 2021, where everything's slowly opening up. Things seem to be on an uphill swing, and we're still pushing this hate. We're still pushing this agenda with hurting each other, and it's self-defeating, guys. It doesn't make any sense. Why are we judging someone based on what they look like? Why are we attacking, antagonizing, and isolating a group of people? It's ignorant, and people are willfully doing it, and it's got to stop, guys.
It's definitely something that the Black community is familiar with, and we cannot be taking part in that, and we cannot allow it to be taking part in this country because that is not what America is. First of all, to say, America is a great country.
Yes.
It's an amazing country. We have way more freedoms than most countries combined. There's a lot of opportunity here. And people come from different cultures and different backgrounds, but we have a hate crime problem in this country. When 9/11 happened, you had a lot of discrimination against Muslim Americans or Middle Easterns living in America. Mm-hmm. Years later, 2017, 2016, whenever, or no, it's like 2017, 2018, you had the deportation things going around. So there's a lot of discrimination against Hispanics. Fast forward a couple years, and you have the whole George Floyd incident.
Yeah.
And the start of the pandemic, which I believe was also, well, let me not say the start, but it definitely escalated the discrimination against Asian Americans and the hate that's being spread out there, the violence, it's uncalled for. And what really hurts me is you go out there and you see some instances, some cases where it is people who look like me who are out there doing these things, and they'll go out and do these things, and then they'll show up to the protest the day after talking about the fight for justice and equal rights and against police brutality and all that. That's bullshit. Because as a African American male, discrimination against any other race, that should not be a thing. That should not be anything that crosses your mind with the amount of hate that we have to go through. But to see us do it, it's
mind-boggling. It's a travesty. It's a shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's shameful to believe that just because someone looks a little different than you, or to find somebody to blame it on, it just doesn't make sense, guys.
We just need to start treating people fucking better. I don't understand why that is so hard, or the reason why this is at least becoming something that's more and more apparent and more in the mainstream now is because of that incident that happened in Georgia. I think it was Atlanta. Was it 8 or 9 people were killed?
Oh yeah.
At the massage parlors.
Yeah.
The thing I don't understand is the fact that you have the police department trying to make up. I don't want to say they're making up excuses, but they are definitely gaslighting the situation by saying that the suspect had a sex addiction problem. Like that has nothing to do
it does not.
with targeting someone and murdering them.
A group of people that you sought after and went after. It's inexcusable. That's not a way to validate somebody's actions or say, well, that's that's almost like it's like blaming them. Well, had they not been in that shop at that particular time or something like that, this would have never happened. Really, bro?
Yeah, it's just like how is that even related?
Nope, not at all.
Like I don't understand the correlation. Maybe someone can better explain that to me.
Please.
But I just don't see how that they could get on live TV, press conference, whatever, and say that. We got to stop the hate. We got to stop it. Stop the Asian hate. We got to be better people. We got to be better all the way around because we're in a huge mess right now.
We are. It's 2021. We're not even halfway through the year and we got this going on. It's just we need to stand in solidarity. Asian Americans were with us during the whole George Floyd incident, with us with the Black Lives Matter movement. We need to be with them, stand with them, and let them know, hey, you know what? We won't tolerate this. They have voices. We have voices. We need to stand with them and stop the hate. We've got to.
Yeah. That said, no outro. See you next time.